Another week, another live. What is happening, everybody? Craig Goldberg, inHarmony Interactive, and it's time for yet another live at 5. Today is Tuesday, it's 5 p.m. Pacific, and here we are. As you saw in the post, either below or above or wherever it might be, it's all about Mother's Day. It's all about Father's Day. We'll have an inventory update. I want to share a little bit about my 10-day Sound Lounge challenge as well. And let's get into all of the amazingness that's happening here at inHarmony. It is an unbelievable pleasure to work with the small team that brings this technology to fruition, from the content side with Anthony, and operationally with Priscilla, and strategic planning and thinking with Lynn, and of course, everything that me and Dom do internally to bring this to fruition. It's a labor of love. And it is a ton of fun. Mr. Bo Tech, I'll throw you on that list too, my brother, helping bring music to fruition and all of the artists that are contributing to our app. It really grounds me and it keeps me inspired to see how many people are loving what we do, loving how we do it. The feedback that we get is inspiring, and it's just absolutely incredible. Today I spoke with our newest Sound Lounge owner. Her name is Melissa. Shout out to Melissa. I'm not sure if you're going to watch this, but we got a new Sound Lounge going into a healing center just outside of Dallas, Texas. And the application and the research and the love and the affinity that she has for what we do is absolutely remarkable. And the best thing is that she went on our website, and this is a great lesson for each and every one of you. She doesn't have access to a Sound Lounge to test it. So she picked up the phone and she called a bunch of our affiliates. And they all had amazing things to say, as affiliates often do, but more importantly, as users of our technology do. And she said, look, I'm compelled to jump on this bandwagon. I'm compelled to get involved. And I'm super excited and super grateful for what you're doing. This is what she's saying to me. And it just warms my heart every single day, because I get to be the front and the face to all of this. But ultimately, it's a labor of love, and it is a team that really brings this whole thing to happen. And we're just getting started. As you can hear day in and day out, how far we've come and how much we've got accomplished. I was just talking with Anthony. We have a standing 3:30 meeting every Tuesday, and talking to him about music, new tracks, artist agreements. We're going to start, we got a few things that are going to be coming from the app, but I'll update that in a little while. Artists are going to get some good news. We've got some new stuff that's rolling out on that front as well. And all of these different things. Every week, we're just rolling out new stuff. Every week, we're bringing stuff to market. Every week, we're taking an idea or a concept from several weeks or months ago, and we're bringing it to a reality. And as you start to look at all of this, you start to see what you've really accomplished. And it is downright remarkable. We're going to talk about Mother's and Father's Day. This past weekend, I was actually in San Diego. Thursday into Friday, I was down at our corporate office down there, getting things straightened out and squared away. We had a bunch of returns that have come in over the last few months. Bunch of exchanges ultimately that came in and out. So I got to tear apart some of our tech to see exactly what was going on, what was wrong, what happened, and how we can fix these things, or if we just send out a new one and send out a replacement. And we really love taking care of each and every one of you. If you do have an issue, know that you're covered. And it's few and far between, but the meditation cushion is a new product. You all have talked about and heard me talk about bringing a new product to market. I'm excited about the new round. These 200 and 380 rather cushions are all operating perfectly. And we're still working through a couple kinks. So if you have one of our first 1,000 units and it's not working exactly the way that you want it to work, or exactly the way that it worked when it first started, reach out to us. You're covered. And we will happily send you a new unit, because each and every one of you that made an investment in our tech deserves to have it rocking. And that's what we do here. We stand behind our products. So I got to go and triage some of these meditation cushions, open them up, figure out what's going on. And in a couple of instances, not more than a couple of instances, we actually saw that the cable that connects the transducer was dislocated. And the way that happens, and you've heard me talk about this before, but the way that happens is there is so much vibration in our meditation cushion. The terminal that holds the wire, you press it down, it's spring loaded, you put in the terminal, it pulls up just like any other speaker. And there's so much vibration in that transducer that that spring loaded terminal cuts right through the wire. Absolutely remarkable. We've since made some updates and changes to that, used a different connector, and we're no longer having that issue. But for a lot of folks, they did experience that. And we, of course, sent out a new cushion. So send us an email, help@inharmony.com, help@inharmony.com, and we will get you all squared away. Hakan, what's happening? There is new music coming, actually. We got a 2-hour track coming out tomorrow, a 2-hour track. You guys have been asking us for more and more music that's longer and longer. So just so we're all on the same page, our commitment is every 2 weeks, a new track being released. Every 2 weeks, a new track being released. And tomorrow, we have a 2-hour version of Breath of the Wild, one of our most played tracks that's in there right now. It has the Native American flute played by the very spectacular Mr. Santa Maria. Oh, he's so incredible. And that flute is just magical. The thunderstorms, we've got a lot of great feedback, and Anthony has just rolled out a 2-hour version. So 120 minutes of music. I personally just did a 66-minute track yesterday. I hope some of you are getting into these longer tracks that we're offering. I know a bunch of you that are using this in clinic are asking for longer and longer tracks because you're using it for procedures that are lasting longer and longer. And we hear you. It takes time, obviously, for us to create these longer tracks. And Anthony and his team have been nonstop. If you're an artist and you're contributing and you want to contribute a longer track, there's definitely a lot of interest from our user base for these longer tracks. So it is wonderful. Thank you, Hakan. I'm excited about it. It's a lot of fun to see the tracks go out and then to see the tracks get played in the back office. It's a lot. It's really cool. So keep the feedback coming, keep the questions coming. And if we can do anything more to better your experience through inHarmony music meditations or through the tech, we're always listening. We're always open to feedback. And we're just here playing with the tech, trying to get it as good as we possibly can. I am doing a 10-day challenge. I am using the Sound Lounge and reporting and recording a video back on that. It takes us a little while to edit those videos and get them up. And I am absolutely loving this experience. I said in today's video, I fall in love with the tech each and every time I use it. And this has me using it every day. So it's a nice reminder. Dom actually got on the Sound Lounge for the first time in a long time, having been using the meditation cushion for some time. And same thing, I get the text like, this technology is incredible. It just feels so good. And it's a lot of fun to use it, to have access to it. And I've said this before also, I'm just this little kid that is selfishly kind of creating a company around a movement and a piece of technology that I absolutely love. And people can feel the passion that I have for this tech. I think you can too in these weekly lives. It is just something that is so near and dear to my heart. I want more and more people to experience this technology. And we're doing obviously everything that we can to get out there, to talk, to share, to train, to teach, to educate, and to do all the things around the impact that vibroacoustic therapy can have on your physiology, neurology, your anatomy. And there's obviously a ton of science that backs up what we're doing. If you haven't had a chance to go to the science and research page on our website, I welcome you to do that. I am inHarmony.com. That's, of course, our website. And just look for the menu item across the top that says science and read through. There's a bunch of scientific research papers. There's a few TED Talks that are up there. There's a ton of great information out there, and we're constantly looking for more. So if you find a great article, if you find something that you really like that speaks to the core of our tech, send it over to me. I would love to get it up and to get it out. Let's talk about Mother's Day. Let's talk about Father's Day, and let's talk about how spectacular our moms and dads are. As I mentioned in our excerpt from today, it's that unconditional love and that debt of service that moms and dads put. For those of you that don't know, I am a new dad. I have a 2-year-old daughter. My wife and I have it's interesting. Even as I'm thinking this, we've kept her alive this whole time. It's just amazing. And for those that are moms and dads, especially first-time parents, I think you can relate to that statement. It's really a labor of love, day in and day out, to raise another human, to give birth, the entire process for our moms. This was probably one of the most remarkable experiences of my life. I say probably because I've had a lot of remarkable experiences, and this one clearly takes the cake. My wife, the Trojan just powerhouse that she is, to be able to go through what she went through, to to grow our amazing daughter in her belly for 9 months, and then to go through what she went through when Harmony was born. It was remarkable to watch, to see the strength and the power in my wife, and not just my wife, but every mom that's out there and every dad that has stood by their mom's side while they literally brought a human, bred and brought a human to life. It's just the most remarkable process on the planet. And our tech has a beautiful place in the home, specifically for moms and dads, specifically for our children as well. There are so many different aspects of life that can be challenging. And our tech really shows you how to take a break. It really provides you that break from the chaos. And one of the things that we really love in this household, and something I encourage each and every one of you, if you have a Sound Lounge practitioner or an inHarmony meditation cushion in your home, is that when mom or dad is on the tech, we leave them alone. This is their time to go inward. It's their time to have a break. Yes, you can now stay on the tech for 2 hours with the track that we're releasing tomorrow. Think about that for a little break from the action for a little while. And it's really a beautiful thing to be able to create the space for moms and dads to rejuvenate, to recuperate, to regenerate, and to give themselves a break from the action so that they can literally rest their mind, rest their spirit, rejuvenate their body, and really allow their nervous system to reset. Because if there's anything that our children can do, it's trigger our nervous system, take us from a calm and relaxed parasympathetic nervous system response to an on edge, stressed, and agitated sympathetic nervous system response. And one of the things I absolutely love in our household is the ability to invite Ipek, my wife, to get on the Sound Lounge for a 22-minute session, to take a break, to rest and relax. And our daughter knows. Our daughter knows not to give mom space when she's on the Sound Lounge, to not make noise, to stay away, to keep quiet, even when we're doing demos and sessions here in our house. Harmony knows to keep calm and just kind of stay away. And then, of course, when the person gets off the Sound Lounge or when mom gets off the Sound Lounge, Harmony's the next one. My daughter's name is Harmony. I could tell that story another time. And yes, it's very beautiful to see. As I mentioned, my wife used the technology through her pregnancy, albeit with the volume and the vibration turned down, to ease into and relax into that relaxed state without a lot of agitation. And my daughter, within 1 week of being here, was laying on the Sound Lounge. I had my hand underneath her head, just picking her head up gently off of the Sound Lounge so that her body could feel the vibrations. And now at 2 years old, she sprawls out on that thing, points at the iPad or rather the tablet that drives it, and says, "I'm ready for more." So what are we doing for moms and dads? If you haven't been on our site in some time, you will see a price reduction. We have reduced the price of the meditation cushion on our website from $888 back to $699, which is where we were before we increased the price. So running now through Father's Day, we have a decreased price. There's no coupon code. There's no discount that you need to put in. Simply all sales from now until through Father's Day. And if we see enough volume and we can make this work, then we'll continue at this price point moving forward. This is something that I've really wanted to do. It's something that's very important to me. I know a lot of people are cognizant of price, and I can certainly understand that. As far as production, manufacturing, logistics, all of our costs have gone up through COVID. The supply chain management right now, manufacturing, this is one of the most difficult times to get into manufacturing. And we've been persevering and pushing through it, and we will continue to. But you will see a price reduction. We have an email blast going out to our entire database probably tomorrow. You'll see some social media posts going up as well. There's a lot that needs to get done when we do this type of rollout, and we're in the process of checking all those boxes and knocking it all out and happening. So it is certainly interesting to make this all happen. And Robin, I will get to your comment here in just a moment. I just read it. It is a labor of love, and there's a lot that needs to go into. We're a small 3-person team, plus Anthony on the music and Lynn on the strategic partnerships. Making it all happen takes time and energy, and a price reduction like this takes some time to propagate throughout our entire website and that sort of thing. So we're in the process of rolling all of that out. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines and you're not sure how to get involved, This price reduction is for you. It's in honor of our moms and dads and the unconditional love that they put forth, the effort that they put forth to raise little humans, to teach them, to guide them, and to support their growth. And having a meditation cushion in your home is an absolute gift. It's an absolute gift. Robin, I'm going to get to you in a second. I want to talk about inventory for those of you that are interested in what's happening. If you ordered a practitioner, we had 3 or 4 that were delayed while we're waiting for amps to come in. Those have all shipped, I'm told, as of today. We had another 4 sound lounges. We were waiting for amps to come in. They also came in on Friday. We sent up our kits for the accessory kits for the practitioners, and I believe those have shipped as of today. From a sound lounge perspective, we have 4, I believe, that are waiting to go out. Those are also going to go out, I believe, maybe today, if not today, tomorrow. So we are back in stock. I believe I have 3 practitioners left. Another order is placed. It's on its way. It's going to take some time before it gets here. We will probably sell out this week or next. So if you're looking at the practitioner, now's a great time to strike while the iron's hot and get that delivery in from the 3 that we have in stock. After that, sound lounges. I have 7 sound lounges in stock right now that are accessorized and ready to ship in real time. I have another 17 behind that are already in my warehouse that need to be accessorized. We'll be getting to those over the next couple of weeks. Meditation cushions, we've got plenty, 277 in stock, just in time for us to run this Mother's Day, Father's Day special and to get this whole thing rolled out. Moms and dads, we absolutely love you. It is an incredible gift to give the gift of the meditation cushion, to give the gift of mindfulness. And if you don't know how to meditate, I'm here to tell you that we teach people how to meditate, that our tech literally guides your cells, your mind, your body, your spirit into that meditative state. You need to do nothing except lose yourself in the music. Push play, put on the headphones, or use the speakers that are built into that meditation cushion and let the music take you on a journey. It is the most beautiful and wonderful thing for you to experience. Robin, your question. Hey, Craig, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Tech is incredible. Yes, thank you. Pagosa Springs, Colorado. I have no idea where that is, except to know that it's in Southwest Colorado. We do have a few folks in Denver and Boulder. And then I believe the further south that you go would be our family in New Mexico, Albuquerque, to be specific. So if we don't have somebody in your area and you can't make the drive to meet with somebody, I can tell you for sure up in Denver. I'm not sure how far you are for Denver, but we absolutely have sound lounges and meditation cushions in Denver. I think of Devi, I think of David, I think of a few others that are there as well that have our tech and love it. If you can reach out to one of them, go to the inHarmony Finder. inHarmony.com is our website. And underneath the shop tab, look for the inHarmony locator, put in your zip code, and it will pull up a map that will show you where the nearest demo that you can receive is. I'll try and post that in the comments as I look back at all of this after I put the post up. I love reading through the comments. I love replying. So I will reply to this comment after this talk, after this live, and we'll make sure that we get a link for that as well. So it's really a wonderful thing that we have going here. I love each and every one of you. I'm eternally grateful to be able to do what I do, and we want to keep doing it. So the way that you can support us is obviously by liking us, by subscribing to our YouTube channel, by commenting, by sharing this feed with somebody who needs it, and of course, by making a purchase at inharmony.com. If the meditation cushion is outside of reach, the sound lounge, the practitioner, if it's outside of reach, hop into the App Store, Android and iOS, download our app, and listen to the inHarmony music meditations through a Bluetooth speaker on your chest, through headphones, through your car stereo, through your home stereo. There's lots of different ways to gain access to the calmness that we can provide. I thank you all for being here. I thank you for watching and listening. Until next week, have a great day. Bye-bye.